Yeah. Yo, it's the jungle out there.
Blair Winthorpe and her friends don't know it yet, but they are about to have the worst pool party ever.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. I'm the son of celluloid, Nathan Hamilton, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Bloody Blue Oubliette, where it is freezing, and my heater's broken. So I'm just sitting here thinking warm thoughts. Summer, swimming pools, pool parties, and Pool Party Massacres. Yeah, Pool Party Massacre is a horror comedy that comes to you from writer and director Drew Marvick and Floating Eye Films. It's a throwback and kind of an homage and tribute to those slasher movies of the 80s, the massacre ones, Slumber Party Massacre, Sorority House Massacre. So as far as the plot goes, you pretty much know what you're going to get. Rich hoity-toity girls throw a pool party and start getting killed one by one. Mayhem ensues. You know what you're in for. Now, in reviewing this, it's kind of going to be the tale of two films, because to me, the first hour and the last 20 minutes are vastly different. Now, let's talk about that first hour first. I said it's a horror comedy, and the horror elements are awesome. I mean, first of all, look at that cover art. I mean, let's put a better one up there on screen. There we go. Check that out. That is a thing of beauty. Sheer brilliance. It brings to mind those 80s VHS boxes that you saw in the video store as a kid. I mean, that is good stuff. There's a really cool 8-bit animated sequence for the opening credits, and the kills, man, the kills are fun. I mean, it's that kind of lo-fi, low-budget practical effects kills that both fans of the 80s slasher movies and independent horror fans are really gonna get off on. Now, the horror is good, the comedy is equally as bad. Now, I am notoriously picky about my comedies, but this one just really didn't work for me. And it all comes down to the characters. The characters were grating and annoying. Now, I know making your characters unlikable so the audience wants to see them die is a trope that's as old as slasher movies themselves. But there's a line there. You can make them unlikable enough to where they want them to die, but not unlikable enough that they don't want to spend screen time with them and they don't enjoy the movie. That was the case for me, I hate to say it. And it was especially one character. This guy. Every moment that guy is on screen is straight up excruciating. Now, the first part of this movie, like I said, that first hour, the comedy just doesn't work, and the problem is, it's a comedy movie with horror elements. It's 9% comedy. And if that doesn't work, you're not going to enjoy the movie, and honestly, I had a tough time getting through that first hour. Then, 20 minutes before it ends, something miraculous occurs. I don't know if it's because all the annoying characters are dead, or if it's because they just wanted a major tonal shift in the movie, but the last 20 minutes of this flick are fantastic. They're everything I want from a horror movie. Like I said, the first part is all comedy, a little bit of horror. This becomes a comedic horror movie, and that because of that shift, for some reason, everything starts clicking on all cylinders. It's so good. Why couldn't the whole movie have been like that? Those last 20 minutes, so awesome. Like I said, tale of two films. A short one that's really good, and the lead-in, which is not so much. Now, as far as the picture quality on this release, man, it looks really good. One of the things I like about this flick is that it doesn't fall into the trap a lot of those 80s throwback movies do, when they put a lot of fake filters on it to add film grain and all that kind of stuff and make it look old. This one goes for emulating the spirit of the movies, but not the look, and it's better for it. I mean, the colors are crisp, it's well lit, and it's just a well-shot movie. I mean, Drew obviously knows what to do with the camera. He's a very competent director. On the technical side, I can't say a bad word about this movie. Now, as far as the special features go, we get a location tour, we get a gag reel, we've got a making-of featurette, and we've got two special commentary tracks. One with the cast, and one with Drew and his mom. Yeah, you heard me right, Drew and his mom. Apparently he showed her the movie for the first time while they were recording the commentary track. That is an awesome gimmick. That's a downright stroke of genius. Unique special features. It's something you don't see very often. You usually see just the same old, and that's a selling point. So all you putting out Blu-rays, keep that in mind. Unique special features. Now, scoring this movie is going to be a little difficult because comedy is so subjective. It's all down to your personal taste. I've read reviews of this movie where people thought it was hilarious. But for me, that first hour, it just didn't work for me at all. The last 20 minutes, though, I loved. So if you take 20 good minutes out of 79 and do the math, you get a 3 out of 10. But those last 20 minutes are so good, I'm doubling that and giving this a 6 out of 10 on the BloodyBlu scale. So you want to go get your copy of this movie at poolpartymassacre.com. Click on that store button, and that's where you can get the Blu-ray. It's where you can also get a lot of cool merch. They've got t-shirts and hats and koozies and buttons. Unfortunately, those really cool action figures are sold out. Can't get those anymore. But they got cool merch, and they've got the movie. So go pick up your copy of Pool Party Massacre. Go over to BloodyBlu.com and check out what Devlin and the Gamer Ghoul and all the rest of our reviewers are doing. And as always, support independent horror.